And just if you just work that a little more, you can create a really good illusion that there's a glow coming from the sun onto that cloud. Let's just touch it with my finger. Oh, Colin, that's lovely. Now that's good. Now I was saying that we're going to be doing the same thing up here. Well, we are. So what we do is I think I'll use the ivory pencil for this for the moment, and we can just decide. It's amazing how the ivory actually goes back in again, because it is quite a remarkable coloured pencil. Just put a little bit in there. A little bit. I don't want too much. I don't want a great deal of it. I just want to show you that there are, in places, there's a little bit more light breaking through the clouds before we go and put all the dark colours on, which we're going to do in a minute up here. What do I think about that? I think that's good. Now just put a little bit of white into it. The reason I put ivory first is because the white on its own would be a bit dull, but with the ivory as well, that looks really sparkling, doesn't it? I think that looks good. We can always, at the end of the day, put a little polychromos here if we want to, but I like that. I think that is stunning. Okay, now the other thing I'm going to try is I'm going to put a little bit of red in. Now this is 118. This is again the other side of the colours, the separation which I've just done. So we just put a bit of red in there. Say 118. Again, it just brightens the tones up a little bit. Then I don't want it all over. I just want it in where we have the glow of the sun, and that can then be very carefully just blended in. It will blend in really well into these other colours and just gives you a bit of sparkle. And we'll do all that later. Okay, and then the other thing we can do is put a little bit of, because we've done the lovely glow there, I think we can put just a little bit of that elsewhere as well. Just a little bit of yellow in. This is 106 I'm using. There we are. Because mixing with the red, you get that orangey look to it without actually putting orange in. I don't really want to put orange in here. That's quite pretty, isn't it? Using the side of the pencil on top of that 118. Excellent. So that's all I want to do really. Now we've got to look at a dark colour, and what I'm going to use here is, I think I'm going to use 118, which is quite a strong mauvey colour. So we put a little bit. Always worth trying it first. If it doesn't work, you can always. You've only got one little bit to worry about, but I'll put that on, and then we'll use 118. Find 118. Got it here somewhere. Here we are. A little bit of 118. Now that's quite a strong colour, but I'm hoping that mixed with the one 38, which I was just using, would be okay. And the other thing I'm going to use is the 190, which I've used all along, and we're hoping that that's all going to work out nicely. We'll just see. So let me just go over those again. I used 138, 118 and 190. Okay, let's see if it works. It should work because we're using the 190 as a link colour. Yeah, that's alright, isn't it? That's good. I like it. Okay, so that will be the colour that I will use. And you've got choices around the bottom. You see this bottom area? Well, if you just gently blend it, you get the colours from underneath mixing with that, and you get it a lot softer. Sometimes you don't want it softer like there. For instance, I think I'll leave it quite harsh. Choices is yours. But I think that is a lovely colour, and I think that looks absolutely stunning. So that's what we'll be using all over. I'll advance it a little bit, and then you can bring you in and show you how it all works out. And down here, That's the colour we'll be using down here.